Welcome back to the room. This machine offered 158 million ways to scramble a message, and Berlin was told it could never be broken.
A machine? I thought ciphers were pencil and paper.
Not this one, kid. Press a key and it scrambles the letter for you, then rewires itself before you press the next. The finest cipher bureaus in Europe took one look and called it hopeless.
Tonight, Enigma. The machine that carried a world war, and the tiny flaw that brought it down. First, if you are new to the room, here is how this works. Every episode, we take one real code out of history, show you exactly how it worked, and hand you a puzzle to crack yourself.
And the answer goes in the comments, right?
Pinned right at the top, kid, so you can check yourself the moment you have got it. Now, tonight's machine plays a harder game than anything we have opened yet.
Berlin, 1918. The Great War is ending, and a German engineer named Arthur Scherbius patents a scrambling machine. He calls it Enigma and sells it openly, to banks, to companies, to anyone with secrets worth keeping. Then in 1926, the German Navy adopts it. The army follows. By the next war, Enigma carries nearly every order Germany sends.
Hold on. It was on sale. Anyone could just buy the secret machine?
They could, kid, and that's the point. The Germans assumed the enemy owned one. The secret was never the box. It was the settings, which rotors, in what order, which plugs, changed every single day. Own the machine, and without the day's settings, you own nothing.
158 million settings. Check one every second, and the sun burns out before you finish. Berlin did that arithmetic and stopped worrying.
Here's the heart of it. Press the letter A. Electric current runs through a plugboard, then through 3 spinning rotors, bounces off a reflector, and runs all the way back. A lamp lights up, maybe K. But the moment you press that key, the first rotor clicked forward 1 step. Press A again. The path is new. The lamp says something else.
So the same letter comes out different every time? That's the Vigenère all over again. The alphabet keeps moving.
Same family, kid. Polyalphabetic. But a Vigenère keyword might be 6 letters before it repeats. Enigma's pattern doesn't come round again for millions of letters. Frequency analysis dead, counting dead.
Then how do you even begin against something like that?
You find it's one bad habit. That reflector, the bounce back, makes the machine reciprocal. The same setting that scrambles a message unscrambles it, and it costs something. A letter can never ever come out as itself. Press A 1,000 times. You will get every letter in the alphabet except A.
A tiny flaw. It sounds like nothing. It became the crowbar that opened a world war. The first fall, Warsaw, December 1932. A 27-year-old Polish mathematician, Marian Rejewski, attacks Enigma with pure mathematics, the theory of permutations, helped by key sheets a French spy ring had bought from a German trader. Within weeks, he works out the machine's secret wiring without ever seeing one.
Wait, the Poles broke it 7 years before the war even started?
They did, kid. Rejewski, Rojicki, and Zygalski, and they kept pace for years. But the Germans kept adding plugs and rotors, and by summer '39 Poland could see the invasion coming. So in a forest outside Warsaw, they handed it all to Britain and France. The mathematics, the methods, and working replicas they had built themselves. No price. A gift.
The second fall, Bletchley Park. Alan Turing designs the bombe, a machine built to hunt another machine's settings, and Gordon Welchman makes it twice as sharp. It's ammunition, the crib, a guest scrap of text. German weather reports began the same way every morning. Wetter. Weather.
But there are millions of settings. How does guessing one word help?
Remember the bad habit. No letter ever comes out as itself. Slide your guessed word along the ciphertext. Any spot where W sits above W or E above E is impossible. struck off without a second look. What survives the bombe grinds through, and the day's settings fall out before breakfast.
The intelligence was code-named Ultra, and it read the German war from the inside. Historians reckon it shortened the war in Europe by 2 years or more, and it stayed secret until 1974. The codebreakers went home, and for 30 years never said a word. Now you try. Tonight's cipher is the oldest trick in the file, @bash. Flip the alphabet. A becomes Z, B becomes Y, and so on all the way down. And notice its fingerprints. The same flip, both scrambles and unscrambles, and no letter ever stands for itself. A pocket enigma, 25 centuries early.
Pause it. Write the alphabet out. Write it backwards underneath, and swap every letter.
And test your answer against the machine's own habit, kid. If any letter decoded to itself, you slipped somewhere.
Drop your answer in the comments, and the solution is waiting for you, pinned right below. Until then, the room stays open.